time for the video of the day. I am your host, Greg. Welcome. Not a whole lot going on yet. Of course, this is only Tuesday. It's going to get worse before the week gets out, trust me. Sending me my next load going up to North Aurora, Illinois. I hate going up there. Man, there's just so much traffic. But the good news is it has to be up there at 4 o'clock in the morning. So if it's up there at 4 o'clock in the morning, then that means I'm going to get up there and deliver it and get out of there before any of the major traffic hits. That will be nice. I like that a lot. But anyway, had a rough weekend. I'm the kind of person that no matter what time I go to sleep, I could go to sleep, I could be up all night and go to sleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'll still wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock. It's my inner clock. This last week, I didn't get up till like noon. I don't know what the heck is going on. And I spent all day Sunday, I didn't have any energy. I didn't want to do anything, But I knew if I didn't get up and do something and get moving, that A, nothing was going to get done, and B, nothing was going to get done. And C, I just wasn't going to get up. I wasn't going to get up and get moving at all. And that's just, I can't do that, Got in Monday, and it felt like I was going around circles. Got to my truck early in the morning, and I drove over to Grand Rapids, dropped off my load, and then took the back roads, going back up through the mid-Michigan area to get back to Midland to pick up my load. Then I had to go over to our terminal, and I'm going to tell you something. I went over to the terminal because we have envelopes that we put all of our paperwork in, and the reason why they supply us with envelopes is because if there's something happens where we can't get to the terminal, we can just mail it, and we can mail it in. And so I had to get some envelopes, and I had to get some invoices. There's some invoices that we have to fill out while we're out here. And as I'm standing there waiting for the stuff I have to get, I looked over at one of the dispatchers' walls, and she had this plaque up there that says, "I laughed so hard, tears ran down my leg." Tears ran down my leg. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't heard a joke that funny in a long time. I used to be a big fan of the Bob and Tom Show. I used to listen to them when I was out here on the road. And the thing I've noticed about the Bob and Tom Show is that, and you guys probably do the same thing here with the video of the day. I'm sitting here cracking up, and you're at the other end of the screen going, "What's so funny?" I do that with the Bob and Tom Show all the time. They're doing something, and yeah, it's kind of, okay, yeah, it's kind of funny. But then they're laughing hysterically like it's the funniest thing they've ever seen or heard. It's just crazy. I never understood it. Got to the point where I don't even listen to the Bob and Tom Show anymore. I get bored with it. They do have some interesting news, articles that come out, but other than that, there's not much. But I look at the comedians today, and there's not a lot of funny guys out there. There's really not. I mean, Larry the Cable Guy, I like Larry the Cable Guy. He's kind of funny. But his stuff's kind of old. Get her done. That gets old after a while. Get her done. There's Jeff Foxworthy, of course. You might be a redneck. And, of course, he comes up with those all the time. He comes up with new ones. You might just be a redneck, If you drive a red truck down the road with a white trailer, you might be a redneck. Okay, so, if you have a small TV, a small working TV that sits on top of your non-working TV, you might be a redneck. If you've ever used your ironing board as a buffet table, you might be. It gets old after a while. Even Ron White, he gets old after a while. But I mean, take guys that were really funny back in the day. Guys like Red Fox. I still watch his stuff today and I still laugh at it. You know, one of probably the greatest comedians of modern time. And it's sad because he was so depressed, but yet at the drop of a hat, the man can make everybody laugh. And that's Robin Williams. I mean, he was absolutely, and to think that this guy was depressed, it's unreal. I can't fathom it. I can't understand it. I mean, there was a story told. I don't remember what it was, but he was at some kind of big function, and Jim Carrey got up and started, impromptu. Robin Williams jumped up on the table and joined him. I mean, just drop of a hat, got up, and he went impromptu. And I'd be willing to bet, because Jim Carrey's okay, but he's not funny. He's not Robin Williams funny. I mean, I would be willing to bet that Robin Williams had more people laughing than Jim Carrey. I bet it wasn't even really that funny until Robin Williams got involved. The man can make any. And if you want to see something that's hilarious, I watch it over and over and over and over, and I laugh at it every time. And that's Robin Williams' take on golf. So you go onto YouTube and look it up, Robin Williams Golf. Actually, look up Robin Williams Golf and do the full version. Oh my God, it's freaking hilarious. Every time I listen to it, I crack up laughing. We all need more laughter in our lives, don't we? With all the negative that's going on around us, and all the the death and destruction and people shooting each other, and I guess some deal went off in Milwaukee. I'm not that up on the news at this point, but some deal going on in Milwaukee where they were, police officers shot an armed man, and now everybody's getting all pissed off again. It's like, look, people, if you've got a gun and you're pointing it at a cop, he's going to shoot you. Here I go off the fun time and back over to the more serious stuff, and we just got to get rid of that stuff. We got to get rid of it. We got to start having more humor in our life. We got to start having more laughs in our life. We've got enough in our life, in the news today, in the world today, to depress us. We don't need anything more to depress us. We need people that are going to come out and are going to be genuinely funny. Richard Pryor. The man was genuinely funny. Even Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy can be funny at times. And I know there's been a big to-do about him, drugging women and all that. But Bill Cosby. I mean, Bill Cosby, listen to some of his older stuff. It's absolutely hilarious. After you've listened to it 4 or 5 times, it's not as funny as it was, but still. Anyway, I've babbled on for 8 minutes now. That's long enough. So, I'm going to wrap up the video of the day today. I hope you enjoyed it. And please, feel free to share this. If you're on YouTube, feel free to put it on your Facebook page. If you're on Facebook and you see it on my face, please feel free to share it. Please comment. I love to hear your comments. I don't care what it's about. I said before, whatever you want to hear me babble on about. If you want to hear my opinion on something, you want to know what I think about a subject, put it on there. I won't mention you at all. If you don't want me to mention you, I won't mention you at all, okay? I'll keep that part quiet. But I'll go ahead and talk about it. Whatever you want to hear about, I'll talk about it, okay? So it's up to you to help me out, so I can help you out by putting these video of the days on here. And maybe, just maybe, when I pop on and say, "Hi gang, it's time for the video of the day," you're looking at me, and as soon as you see my face, this face right here, you go, "Ha!" It's funny just watching his face come on the screen. It's hilarious. That's all right. You can laugh at me because you're not laughing at me. You're laughing with me. Thank you very much. Anyway, this has been the video of the day. I'm your host, Greg. And until next time, see ya.